What is up? my voice it's dying on me. Who has the TV on? Excuse me. Who has the TV on? First of all,
Fucking
Are
amateurs.
you imagining these things? I don't have anything
no,
on.
no.
I'm
Someone
just
is
glad you
talking.
weren't watching a bit of the old Frankie Vaughan.
Someone is talking in your
Anyway,
room. Then,
we-
what's up, everyone?
What's
are we good?
A Friday, yes, of course.
Good.
Oh,
Oh,
Friday.
Ash is Ash
Oh,
must have had a
hearts,
few winners today.
hearts.
Exactly. A few 95th minute winners. There was a few of them
Kisses,
hanging
Ash.
around today.
Lots of kisses for Ash. And Sam is with us on the chat, and some guy, Gordon Watson. Who the fuck that is? I don't know.
What's that? What a crazy week of football, huh?
Friday, 8 p.m. No clean sheet show, and we are here like always at Pop Sports. And it was a crazy week of fixtures. And guess what?
It was crazy. I mean, there was a lot of but listen, there was a lot
3-0.
of
3-0 last week.
that? 3-0.
Yes.
Really?
3-0, and
I had a couple of yours at losers
who?
in the let's go with Leipzig to win and both teams to score.
What?
Yeah, Leipzig to win and both teams to score. Loser. And Kunku anytime.
One second. I'm talking about this show. I'm not talking about other shows.
Oh no! Listen, 3-0. Excellent, Alex. Brilliant. We love that. I went 2-1 with plus money, so we was happy. It was a fucked up week, though. It was a fucked up week.
I had
money this week.
Arsenal United plus 120. I had the Lazio Milan plus 110. I had Bayer Dortmund minus 120. But I had the Alex Classic improved there minus 120.
You did great, man. You did great. How did you get on, Jose?
Yeah, and 2-1, and Jose goalless draw, yellow card.
Fucking, that's too young.
You know, it happens. It happens. I either win spectacularly or lose dramatically.
Spectacularly. No. Oh, also spectacularly. 0-0.
Yeah.
One way or the other.
How you are doing on the Say Hey plays, Jose? Tell us. Bring on.
Hang on. Should we do this? Should I do this? My missus is actually calling me. Okay.
Yeah, let's get an answer. Right?
Yeah, of course. Answer. Yeah.
Of course, I want to hear this.
I'm just wondering if you'd like to. Do you want to just speak to the audience as well? Because obviously we're live on air at the moment, and this is going out. So I just asked them if they minded whether I answered the phone and let you think. So what was it you'd like to bring me? Is it like roast chicken or vegetables? Excellent. That'll be great. All right.
Perfect.
Okay, you drive carefully. Ciao.
2 portions. One for me, please.
Yeah, I like a roast chicken. I'd like getting on.
Yeah,
that's all right because she's the old vegetarian as well.
I would love a roast chicken right now.
I'm going to do it with spaghetti and mushrooms and onions with chili, like a real Caribbean chili sauce. So the only thing that's getting in the way of me and that oven is you two and winners.
We're big defenders, so good luck.
So I went out today. I
saw you greedy bastard. That's like a bottle of wine that glass held.
Yeah, it's a glass of wine. This is the glass.
It's not a glass of wine.
Of course, it's a glass. It's a glass of white wine.
Why didn't you just put a straw in the bottle?
This is the type of glasses that you use for a white wine. That you don't know how to drink your wine.
You might as well just put a straw in the top of the wine bottle and drink like that.
But you don't fill it till up, you know.
The glass was too big for the bottle.
No. So we
Anyway, did
drink
you
like
share it? Did you share that white wine or not?
uh yeah, all 3 bottles.
Really?
So we had like that. We went there at 7 p.m. With another couple. So I took my wife out in the town to eat.
Nice.
So we said to the girls, okay, we have a very nice couple of friends that she's a lawyer and he's a psycholog, shrink,
Psychologist,
shrink.
psychologist, the old shrink.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah,
Psychiatrist.
and he likes to drink like me. This is why we are very good friends.
And having an evening with you on the wine, he now needs therapy.
And he says, the lady comes and what would you like to drink? And he says like that, 8 shots of B52 and a bottle of wine. And I said to him, 8 shots for whom? For me and you, 4 and 4.
Was it
And the
4 and 4?
bottle, yeah, 4 and 4 for the beginning. And after that, another 8 shots, 4 and 4. So we had like eight
Ugh.
and eight and 3 bottles of wine.
Why?
Pain.
Because
I
it
couldn't
was
drink 8 shots of water.
because it was a nice Friday afternoon, you know.
Because that's
And
how
the
you
lady,
break the evening open. Flash, come on.
exactly. And
And listen, I would miss a week. I would miss a week if I drank like that.
the ladies had mojitos and
Oh, mojito.
jugos.
See, that's sensible.
Yeah, that's what I was
Sensible
gonna say.
little
Now you've got
mojito.
me.
Little lunch and me. A little bit lunchtime. A little mojito. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. If I drunk what you drunk, my liver would pack its bags and do one. It would leave me.
I would be retired. Yeah, it'd be all over for me there, Alex. So your liver is double of mine. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and tomorrow I have a baptism, and on Sunday I have 1st of May. The workers, I don't know,
Yeah,
it's
they're not going to let you in no church by drinking like the devil. You're going to be like,
yeah,
you're going to walk in and go.
I will be just fine. I will wake up tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I will write an article, and after that, my wife said to go with me to buy some clothes because obviously my clothes that don't fit me anymore.
What, they're too big for you now?
Yeah. CR7 is also with us on the chat. Foxy Jose is Venezuelano. GOAT for that UFC pick in December. What?
Shout out to the Venezuelan Vixen. Yeah, one of the biggest UFC upsets in history. Venezuelan. I guess it was in December. I don't remember.
Jesus, you're living off like something that was 5 months ago.
Absolutely, yeah. It was one of the biggest upsets in history by a Venezuelan too. So,
but you're like 25 units up on the MLB.
Yeah. You know, I dine out on a lot of my picks.
Man, don't get cocky. It was this time next week. It'll be like 16.
Well, it's right now. It's unfortunately right now it's 22, and it's making it slow descent down. But we're fine. We're still plus units, and we're rolling.
I want to see that CR7 is going next week to Bernabeu to see Real Madrid versus Manchester City, and he's saying I will raise a banner that says Flash is the best better at Santiago Bernabeu. Flash, I want your T-shirt.
Why are you laughing though? That could be a sincere, serious comment.
Yeah.
You're laughing about me being a better.
But of course, maybe next year. Maybe next year.
What do you mean? Maybe next year? What? I'm still learning.
Yeah. And
no wonder Alex's eyes look like pickled eggs.
No, this is why, because I woke up like 40 minutes
no,
ago.
nothing to do with the 26 B52 shots and 3 bottles of vino.
But
what did you eat?
I didn't get drunk.
What did you eat? Because I saw the picture.
Chicken. I ate some chicken.
Yeah, not a lot of it though, was there?
With some cheddar sauce. No.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it. It was like a mini starter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't eat a lot in the evening. I don't eat a lot in the evening.
There's not enough room, is there, if you're pumping all them B52 down, yeah? Jesus Christ. Don't take the Lord's name in vain, by the way. Flash, what about Sunderland to win against Morecambe? Yeah, they've got to. They've got to CR7. I mean, listen, arses will go tomorrow. If you don't know, it's like the last game of the season, and there's like 5 or 6 teams that are messing about in the playoffs in League One. It really is exciting.
Really?
Yeah, Sheffield Wednesday sold out 34,000 at home to Portsmouth in League One. Sold out.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's brilliant. But typically, Sheffield.
I'm
But it's not better like the women's team of Barcelona.
No, 100,000.
Wow.
Shout out
3
to
games
them.
in a row. 3 games in a row.
I know, it's crazy.
100,000.
Well, they're a
Okay,
juggernaut.
what about the MLS then? And I know that obviously Ashley's going to start spitting at the camera or at the laptop, but Charlotte, 75,000.
It's coming.
Well, yeah, I
It's
mean,
coming
first
home,
time.
baby. It's coming home.
Yeah, well, we're
It's
gonna
coming
destroy.
home.
Well, I say we as I'm not an American. I don't consider myself an American when it comes to
you
sports.
are.
And do one.
That is true. That is true. I've got the passport to prove it, but I do think the U.S. is
You
going to
don't
do a
have
job.
the
anyway.
citizenship? You don't have the...
Yeah, I got it in high school. Actually, it was a bitch.
Are
and
you
a
an
half to
illegal?
do. Unfortunately, not anymore. Can't get me now.
Unfortunately, did you want to be an illegal?
They can't get me now, Flash. I've got my
But-
passport and everything. 2
I want-
passports now.
Hey, I want to talk about what Ashley's just put up because I like this one, but I'm not sure I like it. Both teams to score. I've actually gone with Bilbao here at plus 255. I think this could be like a 1-0 stingy, and I mean, and at plus 255, you can almost do Bilbao double chance at like minus 120.
I'm telling you what I like in this match, and Sean MCK liked a lot in
Bookings.
over 2 goals on the Asian handicap. 2 goals.
2.
Minus 120.
I'm fucking not sure about that, by the way. Don't like that.
Your record, please, for Say Hey, please.
For who's
okay.
for whose
We're
place?
talking about that. I'm 86 and 69, up 22.76 units on the
Go
day,
on then.
the year.
Have we got like a clapping in the background or anything, animation or nothing like that?
You should.
We
should
don't.
have
If I was in
We
studio,
should.
if I was in the studio, I was just at, I would. But let's just
Yeah, like
Have you
Like
noticed?
celebrate.
Have you noticed that up top, above Jose's right shoulder, the little "Say Hey Plays" logos appeared?
yeah,
You
of
see it?
course.
Little one up there.
Come
See it?
on, you gotta know.
He's
You know,
advertising on our pitch.
Ah,
Cross-
Does he pay for advertising or what?
This is the first time you're seeing it?
Yeah, I don't normally look. I look down the camera, don't I? I don't be watching the show.
Oh,
I'm glad
okay.
that Flash is an active participant today. This is good.
At the moment, you have to keep me interested. Plenty chat in the chat. I'm happy. It's big day tomorrow, though. Big day in England tomorrow.
Big question for you, Flash. So I have 2 circumstances. 1, 0 circumstances.
It wasn't you. That's what I would say. It wasn't you. You was not there. You know nothing. That's what I'd always say.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. You don't answer, Jose, because I know what you're saying. Trent Alexander-Arnold or Rhys James?
Oh, Trent Alexander-Arnold all day. All day.
That's the right question.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
the
right
problem you got
answer.
with
Good
Reece is very, 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 above average player, but he still struggles. Reece James would be okay in a free, like as in free centre backs. He'd play wing back. I still think he struggles defensively. I think he finds himself in no man's land between that right back spot and that right wing spot. I think he's a right wing back, not a right back, and I think Trent Alexander is way ahead of him.
Also,
I think he's growing
Trent
every game.
Alexander-Arnold has some deficiencies at the back.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that Trent is better than Reece James at the moment.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. He has
No,
also
I
his
do.
deficiencies at the back when he
I do. I
has
don't
to come
think we've
back.
got many good defenders in England, as in defenders, because the modern game is all about let's get forward, and the majority of the successful teams, like it or lump it, their most efficient weapons are their right or left back. They guide in, they delivery. I mean, there's not many teams that actually deliver the ball on the run for strikers to go in that sort of corridor of uncertainty between defenders and the keeper. But Liverpool, my God, they love it.
I would just like to remind everyone that Trent's been getting a lot better on defense this year since everyone just talks shit about him. You know, that's the main thing. And now he's getting slowly better and better and shutting down players more and more and more.
Yeah.
So TAA, right? All night long. No,
He's the best. He's the
question.
best right back in the world. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
He's,
Trent, brilliant player, but he can get exposed badly defensively versus the elite. James better defensively, but only just from Foxy.
Okay. Only just,
Uh,
huh? That's good because James is good as well. What was the other one?
Declan, Declan Rice, inflated price?
No, not in this current because he's English. I mean, or he's Irish, English, British, English. It does the job that a majority don't want to.
180 millions?
Yeah, I think yes, yes, inflated. That I mean, just a straight answer. Yes, he's above average player.
What's the top price that you would pay for him?
It depends. I mean, what are we going to? How much did Sancho go for?
I think
80.
he was.
Exactly. So inflated. Well, that's what we should do. We
How
should do a
much?
show.
Okay,
Of,
but you're talking about Sancho. We'll talk about a little
well,
bit
but this
about
is what I'm saying.
Luis
Sancho.
Diaz,
Yeah, but this is what I'm
35.
saying. But this is the marketplace. If you go and buy some like I don't know dodgy bottle of vodka for $100, and then you get a real bottle of vodka, you're going to have to pay $150, aren't you? Because it sets the standard, the marketplace. Sancho cannot lace his boots, right?
Yeah.
So that means that if Sancho's 80, the agent's going to say, well, if you're paying 80 million for him, that means you've got to pay 120 million for him. It's garbage.
You're not stupid if you're requesting money. You're stupid if you're paying the money.
Well, exactly. But you look at half these people, and I don't mind throwing hand grenades in here. Half of them are on the take. Oh, what would you want? 60? Well, I tell you what, how about we give you 80, and of the extra 20, we have a carve up.
Yeah. Best English. Sorry.
Real quick with Alex, I'll tell you, he's probably going to Man United, right? Declan Price is. As,
I thought it was Chelsea.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
1 second, but Man United has 200 millions. What they will spend 150 for Declan Rice.
They need centre backs, don't they? What about? But hang on a minute. What about Chelsea? Are they going to be able to buy soon?
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
The sanctions need to be lifted. Maybe he goes nowhere.
I mean, I think he goes. He wants to go, right? I mean, at some point, it's he's West Ham, right? Because West Ham and Aston Villa are essentially the same club in my head.
How much did you pay? How much? Foxy makes a great point. How much did you pay for Luis Diaz?
35.
Yeah, let's say about 30. And by the way, Fabinho was about 50 million. So Declan Rice for double that. No thanks. That's crazy.
But how much did you pay? 35 million for Diaz.
Yes, 35.
I mean, I'd have like a quarter of Diaz over Sancho, and you managed to get for like 45% or 50%, 48% of what you have to pay for Sancho. Yeah, it's crazy, mate. It's absolutely crazy.
That's name brand Manchester United. They shop in the name brand section.
Well, they do. I mean, can you tell me the last time that they actually bought well? Which player would you say they've actually bought well?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
He was on a free, wasn't he?
Yeah, free. Exactly.
Bruno's the closest thing they've had to a good transfer.
But how much was he?
A lot.
Bruno, too much ego. Bruno.
Yeah, and that's the closest thing you can get for a good transfer for them. It was 55.
How much?
55
euros. 55 million euros. So
it's a shambles, man. It's a shambles.
Best English CDM?
Or Holding or Powell. I mean, I still think that probably I'd have to go with Jordan Henderson as in my sitter. Because I just like the way that he simplifies the game. He doesn't do anything that he cannot do. He passes it, gives it, done, you know. I think it's a place where we're actually lacking, to be honest. I think he's Scottish. I like Calvin Phillips and I like Declan Rice. I'd probably like them two as the best two pairing. But if you're going with three, then you only need one holding midfielder because your two fullbacks have pushed on, and then you can play a two further forward. The two further forward, you could bring in the likes of Mount. I'm the biggest fan of Phil Foden. I'm the biggest fan. I just think that he is
Yeah,
an
you have a Phil
absolute star.
Foden, you have a Mason Mount, but
Mason
he's
Mount's
an
not in the
attacking.
same
He's
sphere.
attacking midfielder.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's not even in the same sphere though as Phil Foden. Phil Foden, he hypnotizes the ball. He just makes everything so effortless, and yet he sees things. His touch, his awareness. Don't get me wrong. I like Mason Mount. I spoke to Gareth Southgate about three and a half years ago at a game, and said how well I thought he was doing when he was on loan at Derby. And Gareth Southgate, yeah, listen, just got to grow, get stronger, and he'll get his chance at Chelsea. He's done it, and he's been absolutely top draw. In fact, you'd put him in front of Sterling now, wouldn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
That tells you everything.
Big Show Pix is also with us on the chat, and also AB. Luis Diaz signing of the January window. Yes, I think so. Bruno Guimaraes is also a, a good, decent signing for Newcastle. De Jong is coming to United. Who? Luke?
Not Frankie.
Never Frankie, no. Big
so
Show
good.
Pix is asking favorite team to bet against. Formation or team? Formation
Depends on opposition.
like a
Every game's different
4-4-2.
on its merits, isn't it?
Yeah.
And also that changes throughout the season because we want
Greater
it to be.
Furt.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's probably a case in point. Or if you was in La Liga, it was be with Vallecano.
Levante or
And then now,
but
yeah,
no,
Levante, now you have to be involved with goals. Then
Yes,
you had that
exactly.
8 or 9 weeks when Batiste were absolutely astonishing.
Yeah, it
Then you
depends on
had
the period of
exactly.
with
You've got to be able
periods.
to bend but
Yeah.
not break.
Ian
Although
Messina. Yeah,
saying that
man,
in
you're here. Huh?
Serie A has
Sorry?
been a shocker this year.
Oh.
I mean, I tell you how much Serie A has been a shocker. We've got only like 3 or 4 games to go, and we still don't know who's going to be in the top 3, top 4. In what order, you know?
That's gonna be fun. I saw the Inter's goalie, I believe, blew it the other day. That was comedy.
Yeah.
By the way, did you guys see ESPN FC ranked all of the top players under 21? Did you guys happen to see this?
No.
Sorry.
Foden would have been up there though, surely to God.
Beautiful. Alex,
Mbappe?
The top 10 players, I believe, let's double check, it was under 21.
Okay.
Yes.
Mbappe.
So, all right, let's see here. Number 1, Mbappe is not on this list now. I think he's too old.
You can put it on mute. We don't want to hear. It's here. Okay.
He's talking though, Alex.
No, it's Alex. Alex is making he's making things up over there.
No. But the funny thing is, Sam is saying 50 millions plus 17 add-ons, but it's not 50 millions. Is 37 exactly. 37 millions for Luis Diaz plus add-ons. Yeah,
I don't care. I would have paid 57.
Maybe it's 50 with the add-ons.
Do we say that? Do we think that he spearheads them next year? Do we see that Firmino leaves or someone?
No, Jota is going to take his place. If Firmino leaves, then Jota is going to fill the striker position.
What an OG Thiago lately.
I love him. He's everything I wanted and more. I think my favorite thing about Thiago, by the way, we'll talk about this 10 under 21 list here in a second. It's how hard he passes to everyone. He passes the ball so hard. If you're 5 feet away from him, he is going to zoom it.
You know what they say, Jose? That you should rattle it in because it's easier to control. And it gives the player, the quicker the player gets the ball, the quicker it gets to him, the more time he's got to then shift it on.
See, I love that. And he does not give a fuck.
We would say deal with it.
Yeah, exactly. He's saying it is your job to control this, not mine.
If I told you Mbappe was 23, right?
Yeah.
He's 24 this year. I thought he was still like 20. Well, I seriously thought he was still 20, and I meant to know things about the game.
Flash, if it makes you any easier to remember, I'm 25. I'm a year older than him.
I know, but I still thought that. I know I've heard people say
if
that.
If it makes you feel good, I'm 40 this year.
Are you? Are you having a drink?
Today, no.
What day? What is your birthday?
June 25.
Oh.
Quickly, this list: Gavi, number 10, he's 17. Alphonso Davies, number 9. 8. Florian Wirtz,
Yeah, he's all right.
Wirtz.
Yeah.
Jamal
Not
Musiala.
Wurtz.
I tried.
Musiala,
I
yeah.
tried. Bukayo Saka. Sorry,
Okay,
sorry.
that's a token gesture, but go on.
Fifth, Vinicius Jr., obviously.
Yeah.
Fourth, Jude Bellingham, one of my favorites.
Yeah, fair.
Third, Phil Foden. There you go.
Whoa! I can't wait for these two.
Second, Pedri. And first, the beloved Haaland.
No, I'd have Foden over
no.
any of them. Foden's
And-
my number one, under 21.
And I would also have, who you said fifth?
Fifth was Vinicius Jr.
Foden for me is the best under 21 footballer.
I would have Vinicius Jr. over Haaland. Really.
Yeah.
I think I
don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know about Haaland.
You've gone cold on him, haven't you? You've gone cold on him.
I'll be honest, I have too. I have gotten a little, I like my players actually playing soccer. So, and maybe it's just me already putting my guard up because I've been saying he's going to go to Manchester City forever and he's going to get the easiest service ever and he's going to dominate all these small clubs, whatever. But, I just need you to play some soccer, Haaland. I'm a little worried.
I tell you how big, right? This is a statement. I know Man City are one of the biggest clubs in the world, but I still believe a move from Man City to Barcelona is still an upward step, right? I'm just going to throw that out there. I think Foden would be absolutely magnificent in the center of a Spanish midfield.
Oh man!
I just feel as if he just fits Barcelona to
Real Madrid. Phil Foden.
He will never leave Manchester City.
There's no need, is there? There's no need.
CR7 in La Liga 2, Almeria to win against Burgos plus 100. The owner of Almeria is Saudi Arabia, like Newcastle. If they win this game, they will probably be in La Liga next year. Good one.
Do we think that Liverpool win an over 2.5 tomorrow at Newcastle?
Yes, from Bill McDonald. No,
Tricky,
I'm going Liverpool and under 4.5.
Yeah, and so you're just bringing it in. What price is that?
Minus 130.
There you go. Do you like that one, Bill?
So yeah, I like that Almeria against the Burgos.
By the way, real quick, Foxy asking a good question. Foden should be number one. Where is our man Fati? I just searched his name and it says he's missed too many games, and Harvey Elliott also in that list, and Leicester defender Wesley Fofana also on that list of missing too many games.
Yeah, Fofana.
All three of those guys probably would be on the list, just missed too many games. Which Haaland being on that list is pretty funny.
This is the problem. This is the problem with Ansu. This is the problem with Ansu Fati. He's injury prone material.
Jose, are you waiting for a home run or something?
Yeah, I mean, kind of. The Red Sox are playing, and now there's two guys on with 2 outs. I'm a little worried. But yeah, we're always waiting for a home run. Flash.
It all depends on who, though. You might be on the unders, and you want nothing but strikes.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm a big under better right now. Nolly knows has taught me well.
Hey, we love Nolly.
No,
he's my
make the unders great again.
Yeah, exactly. Although I've got kicked a couple of times this week on that NBA.
You filmed with Nolly?
Nolly is actually coming on Sunday. This
Nice.
Sunday. Nolly knows is coming on Saturday. I don't know who's going to come on yet tomorrow, but it's going to be a fun time either way.
You have this show every single day of the week?
Every single day, Monday through Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's graining. It is very exhausting.
So you can put the song. It's Friday again. It's Saturday, Sunday. It's Friday again. It's Friday,
exactly.
Sunday.
Exactly. That's just going to be me. I actually have a little. If you know who Cal Ripken Jr. is, Alex, he has the most. Exactly, Cal Ripken Jr. He has the most consecutive games played in baseball history. It's like I should know this number off the top of my head, but it's like 2,000 something. So now I am Cal Ripken Jose, and I have my own little counter every day.
What's that, like 15.5 years?
A long time. He did not miss a game.
Well, 15 times 162 takes us up to around the 2,000 mark.
There you go. See, that's math guy Flash. I don't do math because I'm not a math guy. But yeah. So I'm Say Hey Jose, Kyle Ripken Jose. We're on day. Say Hey plays 24 tomorrow. So 24 straight shows. And we're going to keep on going until
you got to wait.
September.
You got to do the same as that baseball player and do 2,000 shows on the trot.
That's the goal. We're going to 200 at least. No problem. But I have a vacation planned for September. I'm going to Boston to go see the Red Sox, so it's not really a vacation.
I've just got all my flights and everything. That's enough about you. Let's talk about me again.
No, please do.
Atlanta. I'm going to Atlanta for my son's wedding. Yeah, it's great.
When?
I'm going on the 25th of May. I'm going to be there on the. So basically, how about this for a Saturday? I'm going to play some golf, and then I'm going to go maybe and watch a sporting event in Atlanta. But it's in the afternoon. So golf in the morning. The afternoon will be Champions League final, and then in the evening, taking a sporting event, whether it be baseball, whether it be soccer. Yeah.
I think that I'm doing a live show for the Champions League final. So, by the way, it's the historical match day in Bundesliga. We talked about it. 2,000 match days this weekend in Bundesliga from the time that it all started. And I have some nice records for you guys. How many times do you think that the home sides in 2,000 times, how many match days only wins at home, full wins?
I'd go for like 43%. So that means about
no.
800 and...
No. I'm talking about a full match day, only home wins. How many times in 2000
So hold on, so are we talking about 16,000 games?
No, just in the Bundesliga.
Exactly.
We're talking about a full match days only with home wins.
I think what I'm saying, but you're saying there's been 2,000 cards.
Yeah. From these 2,000, okay.
So if there's average of like 9 games a week and 9 games on a card.
But I'm asking another thing. So let's say that this weekend only the home sides win. All the home sides. How many times that happened?
Oh,
twice.
Now I've got you.
Twice.
No, I would say out of 2,000, I would say 37.
7.
Yeah, I've got 7.
Yeah, 7. 12 is the record of penalties awarded on a single match day.
How many goals is the most? Because we've got a thing that's got.
How many goals is that one that I said to you on 50? The show?
You said that? Is that 6 goals per game?
Yeah, 6.
So it'd been like
54.
54, yeah.
54 goals in a match day. Yeah. Bayern Munich made their top flight debut at the start of Bundesliga third season. The 31-time Bundesliga champions have never been relegated and will take part in their 1,940th successive match.
Can we talk about this massive game between Real Madrid and Man City, please?
Yes, absolutely.
Not the 4-3, the one that's coming up on what was it be? It'll be Wednesday this week, will it?
Wednesday.
Switch over, don't they?
Come on, Real, beat their ass.
It's got every chance of going all the way. This, I think you know why I say that? Not because Man City were leap years ahead of Real Madrid, but they just didn't kill them off. If it had been, I mean, we're talking realistically here. If it would have been 9-4, I know that's bonkers, but they had that type of chance where they could have scored 9, and they come away with only a 1-goal lead. Sometimes your name, I mean, some of them misses. I looked at some of my colleagues and were going, it looks like Real Madrid's name's on the cup here because they should be out. They should be gone already.
Yeah, if you're talking about signs in the stars and all that, yeah. But I think that City has too much right now on Real Madrid. I think that City wins the reverse fixture. I think that they will be out in the final.
Don't make that your competition one, though.
Yeah, I did. Manchester City over 1.5 goals.
Well, just them to score twice.
Yes.
So it could be a 3-2 to Madrid, and you'd still win.
Yeah, I don't think that Madrid scores.
You ain't worrying about whether you think it. You just want Man City to score twice, and you're going to get your points.
Yeah, and I went also with Liverpool
Bet you are.
-1.
How good did they look? Very fortunate, obviously, to go 1-0 up. I had the under.
Yeah, but now Villarreal has to open up, and you know what that means.
Do
right?
they though? Do they?
What?
Because...
What? They will sit back and relax and say, okay, let's wait for a minute and see when we will have the perfect time to go and attack.
Okay. And I don't think this will happen because I think Liverpool are far too superior. But they scored 3 goals in the last 15 minutes against Juve, right? If they go 1-0 up in the 60th,
come on.
But listen to it, because you know that this is where football works. If it's 0-0 after 60, 65 minutes and they get a goal before the 70th, they've got 20 minutes. 2-0 we're talking here. It wasn't 3-0. It wasn't 4-0. It was 2.
Because they wanted that 2-0. They wanted. You've seen Liverpool, how they played in the second half? Pass, let's smoke a joint, pass,
yeah,
pass.
I mean, you say that.
Let's give it to Alisson, pass.
And they got...
Klopp,
Liverpool
you are
got away with
coaching us.
murder.
Come and play with us a little bit, because we are having some fun here.
But they didn't have no strikers neither, Villarreal. And Villarreal was so unlucky.
Man. They don't have nothing.
A deflection. They have got something.
If they wanted, Liverpool, if they wanted, they would have scored 4 at 2-0.
But why didn't they score 4?
When they went to 0 up, they would have scored 4. Because it's the smart, okay, they thought like that. I'm Klopp, right? And the player know that, you know. We are superior. We are 2-0 up. We have a fucking match day against Newcastle. We have a very tough match. Let's bring on the guys from the bench.
Fucking hell, some bench it is, by the way.
Exactly. And pass a little bit, because the time will pass and the match will finish, and we are 2-0 up. Nothing to worry about. We will kill them also in the second.
I had the under 2.75. I had the under 2.75, the under 3, because that's where the market opened up at 3. I also had Villarreal plus 1.5. Obviously, that was dead in the water. But I was desperate. When it got to 0-0 half time, I'm thinking, I want this to be 0-0 or 1-0 this game, because I'm going to have everything on Liverpool winning in Villarreal. Now that 2-0, Liverpool have to be a bit careful here, because if they get caught by playing their normal game, and by the way, they're just as dangerous on the road, they can find themselves 1-0 down at half time. And from dominating, and I mean dominating, it's like a coin flip. Then, if it's 1-0 at half time, it's a coin flip second half, because nerves will come into it.
1-0 for Liverpool, for Villarreal.
It could well be. You've seen what Villarreal were like. It will be an unbelievable occasion.
I think that Klopp learned from Bayern Munich mistakes. I think that he learned from Juventus mistakes. Even Unai Emery, he said how to surprise them. We surprised the Juventus. We surprised the Bayern Munich. We cannot surprise the Liverpool, because they know what to wait from us. You know what they are waiting from us. So you cannot. They are too strong, far too superior for a club like Villarreal. You know, far too superior. And if they win the quadruple, it will be, I don't know, the city on fire. I don't think that they will. I don't think. I don't think they will. Yeah, it's on Manchester City's hands to. It's on Manchester City's hands to lose it.
Exactly, they won't win it. You don't.
And they will.
Man City or Liverpool do not drop points. I think you just do. If you're a rich man, you just do them both. Win parlay every week.
How good is this comment? Konate backpack Danjuma. Yeah, he absolutely
isolated though, wasn't he? Isolated. I tell you what though, that Konate, he's definitely got a mistake in him though.
Yeah, he looks that way. That's
he does. Sometimes he controls the ball and he looks off balance and he just gets his foot there, and it's the opposite to Van Dijk. Van Dijk looks like he's playing on his own in the park.
He's the rock. He's the rock.
Well, yeah, because he's already in his mind. He knows what he's going to do before the ball gets there. He's already ahead. He reads the game so well.
I think that Matip is better than Konate for now.
I don't know.
That is accurate.
Yeah.
For
Joe
now,
Matip,
but
it's
Konate has a lot of to improve. He has a lot to improve, but he will be world class also because this is what Klopp is doing. He's transformed them from decent players to world class players, and he did that with the majority of them, with
What's
Fabinho,
happened to
with
Curtis Jones, by the way? What's happened to him?
how can
He's
you
not
get
been
minutes when
playing, has
you're
he?
playing in a world class club?
Well, you
That's
become
the
you do what Phil Foden's done and become the world class player.
Hey, I mean, he gets minutes every so often. He plays in the FA Cup. He gets goals just like Harvey Elliott. It's just cold world, and I wouldn't want to send him out on loan because we need all the players we can get. So it kind of sucks, but
Yeah,
I mean,
probably Moreno will be back for this
that's what
match
they're
day.
saying.
Big Show Picks is asking, is Dortmund just resting everybody or they are all really hurt? They are all really hurt.
Well, I want them
With,
to score 3 tomorrow. Them and Bayern.
we talked about this Dortmund problem with the injury issues they have for the last 3 years, all season long. Now they are missing like 13 players or something like that. I don't know. They have to change him. This is what Ralph Ragnick declared that at Manchester United they not only have to change a lot of players, but they have to change the staff also. The all the medical staff or everyone. By the way,
hell
Ralph
yeah.
Ragnick is the new coach of Austria. And in the same time, he will help Manchester United to improve, he says. He's
Well,
super.
he's had 6 months. He ain't improved them jack.
How to improve Manchester United?
By getting in the right personnel right the way through the club and make it a ruthless, efficient machine again.
Is Haaland drinking all the milk? Yeah, but not the cow milk. Is drinking another type of milk.
Speaking of milk, we need to milk the bookie. So how about we
Yes,
do
exactly.
some?
Okay,
Yeah,
bye, Jose.
Yeah, get rid of him. He was 4.5 off me. Jesus Christ. Come on, let's have it. There we go.
Stuttgart, Wolfsburg.
Yeah, and my only problem here is this. I thought this is an absolute guarantee, Alex Classic. Both teams scoring over 2.5. My only danger is Wolfsburg, do they jack it in and just like bring out the Ambassador and just enjoy this? No, I've got to have this at minimum 2-1, 2-2, 3-1. I don't see any clean sheets from these two, to be honest. Stuttgart, they're just below average and average at best. Wolfsburg, they're stronger than Stuttgart. So I expect them to get 1. If they go and get 2, then I know my Alex Classic is safe.
Okay. Napoli versus Sassuolo. Sassuolo is one of the teams that I enjoy watching all the time for the last 3 years, and many cappers out there know what I'm talking about because all of them jumped on the Sassuolo train this season, last season, and during the last 3 seasons. So they always perform good against the good teams. Not that Napoli is the best team, because they somehow managed to to fuck up that 2-0 lead over Empoli and
the week before.
And the week before against the Roma with the Roma goal in the last minute of the game. And the week before against the Fiorentina in that 3-2. So they are out of the title race in Serie A. Is a 2 race horse there with Milan.
They're just so nervous at home, Alex.
They're butlers. This is what Sean was saying to me. He said that to me because he's a big fan of Napoli. He was always a big fan. He said it's very hard to be Napoli fan. It's very fucked up to be.
Well, they've got no leaders.
They have no leaders, and I don't know what will happen with them next season because they will lose most of their players.
They might bring in some that can actually control a game.
Maybe they will bring someone from Sassuolo. You never know because Sassuolo has some decent youngsters.
Well, they're saying that maybe Raspadori will go to Juve.
Yeah, but they have also Scamacca that is very good for Napoli. But I don't think that if they lose Osimhen, that is. Let's see what will happen to Victor Osimhen because he's top striker material. He's very good.
Yeah, but he's not really returned to the form that he had prior to his injury,
Yeah, also that. But this is why the summer break comes at a perfect time
I think this is I've gone with this quite heavy. I've gone with this as an under 3.5. I don't see 4 goals
no,
in this game.
no. But
I
I'm
just
going
see
with the Alex
Napoli
class.
shitting themselves if they go 1-0 up. Have you gone Alex
No,
Classic here?
Alex Classic all the way. Alex Classic all the way.
I'm not worried about who wins because obviously Sassuolo could throw up a little 2-1 or Napoli win 2-1.
But they always perform good against the top teams, and against Napoli, they have a decent record against Napoli. They are unbeaten in the last 3 matches. They won one. They scored 7 goals in the last 3 matches against the Napoli. So I'm really afraid of this game for Napoli. I still think that Napoli won't lose this game, but you never know. Napoli, horrible team to back, never rated. Spalletti, very Spursy. H to H, Napoli is 9-10 to win or draw versus Sassuolo. H to H? But
Yeah, head to head.
but head to head, Sassuolo is unbeaten in the last 3 matches
No, in
against
their
Napoli.
head to head. 9 out 9. Napoli is 9 out of 10 to win or draw versus Sassuolo.
Ah, okay. Southampton versus Crystal Palace. Oh, come on with this Crystal Palace team. You went with uh, last week with them, and they were the only bet that you lost.
Yeah, but I didn't lose, did I? Because I actually had Leeds double chance as well. So I actually did win. I fancy Palace don't get beat here. I fancy I'm going to see over 2.5 goals. I see both teams scoring. I've gone with Palace draw no bet as well as one of my strongest in the Premier League. I see this being maybe 2-1. The thing is with Southampton at this time of year, there's goals. And that's why they're on this show. There's goals. Do I think they keep a clean sheet with the weapons that Palace have got? And the other thing positive about Palace is they've got 4 or 5 young lads who are proper players, by the way, and they're coming back to fitness. So they're not going to take their foot off the gas because it's almost the end of the season that is going to come at the wrong time for them. They're going to be just hitting their stride again, and the season's going to end. And I'm talking about Eze. I'm talking about McGregor in midfield. I'm talking about the big lump up front, Zaha. Do you know what I mean? They've got so much power, pace, and the one thing Southampton do not like is power and pace. So I favour Palace, draw no bet, but I think it's both teams scoring over.
Bill McDonald, Arsenal team total over 1.5. I think that is the play
I've gone with West Ham plus
on
355.
Sunday. No, thank you. I don't want to go with West Ham given their
London derby.
European commitments. I think that
Wait, what do
Arsenal
you mean
scores two.
European commitments? They didn't commit to the game last night, did they?
Yeah, but still,
I
they
don't
will
think they
have their
got
eyes on
grips.
that game.
Yeah, possibly. I just don't think they got to grips with the occasion. I mean, the way they first of all, you do not go 1-0 down in the first minute if you're mentally prepared for a semi-final in Europa League, right? Especially if you've done your
It
homework and you've
happens,
seen,
man. It
whoa,
happens.
whoa, whoa. It doesn't happen, right? It's like putting your hand in a dog's mouth for a third time. He bit you for the first one, bit you for the second, and you still want to do it, right? And the reason I say that is that Frankfurt scored so early on against, I think it was Betis on the road. They scored so early against Barcelona on the road. So you set up and you go, right, get it out. We turn them, we smother them in, and we do not let them out, and we let them realize that they're in an absolute battle. 60
Yeah,
seconds into the game, it's 1-0.
yeah.
And then the second goal, don't even start me. 50, 60 passes. No one got near anyone. It was almost like after you, Claude, 1-2s, back up, 1-1-2s, 1-2, 1-2 into the box. And listen, was he offside? I mean, it
No,
doesn't matter because was he offside?
no.
Right. Do they do VAR in Europa League?
Yes.
Right,
Even in the Conference League, they do VAR in
right,
the
yeah,
semifinals.
yeah,
So yeah.
yeah.
Real Madrid versus Espanyol. I have both teams to score, Flash here. Believe it or not, I really like this one, and I really like this one because Real Madrid wrapped up the title already. I mean, they need what? How many points? 1, 2, 3 points
One.
in one.
Yeah,
In the
they're
last,
going to have a completely different side. I mean, unless you're a Real Madrid fan, you're probably not going to know 4 or 5 of the players who play. They're talking about bringing
exactly,
players up from the B squad.
exactly.
So Real
So
Madrid not even scoring. They might not even have a recognised striker playing.
no, they will score. I think that they will score, but
I'm just
for
saying they might
sure,
not have a recognised striker.
yeah, correct, correct, correct.
Is this both teams to score only?
Only both teams to score -125.
Yeah, yeah. I should have gone with that today with my my Sevilla versus Cadiz. I would have got a lovely price. Instead, I went with the over 2.5.
And it what? It was 1-1.
1-1 with Cadiz. It was +125, Alex. Just for the over was 125. And after 68 minutes, I'm 1-1, sitting there thinking, well, there's no way this ends 1-1.
Who scored El Nesiri? Yeah.
Yeah, after 7 minutes.
And after that, oh my God, oh my God.
Yeah, that's
Strasbourg,
not a bad beat. It's just a horrible beat.
Strasbourg, PSG, free, but of course.
Mbappe score.
Mbappe scored twice, and Hakimi one. And from 3-1 to PSG, they they
Oh, they're
conceded two
gutless,
goals.
man. They're gutless.
Valencia versus Levante.
Love it.
Red card?
Oh, yeah, I mean, you can anything's in order here. Levante just love scoring goals at the moment. This is a derby, by the way. This is like a proper derby. Valencia, they like to put them to the sword, but Levante are desperado. They're just bombing forward. They're getting 7 and 8 bodies in the box. Do you know how hard that is? That's like you're only leaving your 2 centre backs and your keeper back to get 7 in and around the box. Is just scary. I mean, you might
Yeah,
have one of
this should be one of the most entertaining games over this
it could be
weekend.
bonkers. This could be a
Mm,
4-3.
a free type of
Yeah,
game,
I mean,
something.
especially if Valencia go up, and if Valencia go, listen, cards are definitely
Yeah.
on the card.
Big Show Picks, Palace to score first, H2H versus Southampton, 5-6 plus 122. 5 from 6 plus 122. Okay. Hoffenheim versus Freiburg. And here I have the Alex Classic. And yeah, I think that this is an over game. I think that Freiburg have a really good chance to win this game and stay in that Champions League race. But also Hoffenheim will push after so many dreadful results. And again, after that after that defeat against Hertha, they went like where they are right now. They are not a bad team, even though they have some big injury issues right now, missing 6 players, 6 starters. I think that they will find the back of the net. But I see a 2-1 for Freiburg here.
Well, the problem you've got with Hoffenheim is their defenders don't defend. They're like, I tell you what, right? When you normally have a defensive
This is the
pairing,
best thing that you could say to me for
yes, I
this
know. I'm
for
just
this
telling
bet.
you. But the reason I just you just don't know what Hoffenheim's turning up. You know that Freiburg are going to be hungry and they're at it, and they're very difficult to beat home or away at the moment. But the problem I have with Hoffenheim is when I watch them, I cannot be with them because their centre halves are like 20, 25 yards apart. You can have a through ball. If someone comes off the wing and makes that bent run, like a nice curved run, and the timing's good, they can't recover. They're not close enough proximity. You should be maybe 9, 10 yards apart, top whack. Do you know what I mean? So that if ball goes over the top, he goes up to challenge it, you can cover around. If the ball goes in the channel and it goes over your right or left back's head, you can go and but they playing like with 2-2s and like no
Yeah.
one down the middle. It's like, my God.
No,
You just tell your striker, go out, just drift.
it
Striker, don't get involved in the game, just drift out because the centre half will follow you like a stalker at 2:30 in the morning coming home from a club.
it
And then they
looks
just
like
look at this gap I've left. It's unbelievable.
they won the league already and they're playing like that. They are on
It's true.
vacation or something,
And
man.
they've got injuries as well. And again, I do struggle with Hoffenheim having a leader on the pitch to marshal and pull people in.
125% bonus up till $2,500. BetUS. You have the link in the description of this video, and if you press the link, you go to the site, you press the promo code Pub Sports, and you have up till $2,500, 125% bonus. One of the biggest bonuses in the market, and take it now because the the football, the soccer season is coming to an end, so there is plenty of time to make some profit.
Oh, you know what I did today?
Mm.
Kentucky Derby show. It's the Kentucky Derby next week. Please, go and have a watch. Please go and have a watch. I think I found the winner. I think I found the winner. The winner's going to be about 4 or 5 to 1. That's a plus 400. If I told you that there's I'm having a bet on the soccer or stroke football, and it's plus 400, you'd all go and watch. Please go and have a watch, because there's another horse I like in the race at plus 800. So you have a plus 400 or plus 800. Up to you. We'll do it both.
Jose.
Hello, gentlemen. I just did my research, extensive. I went into all my deep analytics.
Yeah. So fast. Oh my God! Yes. How fast you're capping a game. Imagine.
Imagine. And
you let me Liverpool, tell you, Newcastle.
No, Newcastle can't score.
You have
Liverpool win to nil.
Yeah,
you have Leeds versus City.
No, unfortunately, Leeds won't score either. I'd hate to see it though. It's going to be like 7-1, if anything. Manchester City's going to score like 5+.
Okay, so you're going to go Spurs Leicester then, are you?
I am. Yes, I am.
I've gone for Leicester not to score in that game at plus 145.
Well, I'll give you a yellow card first of all, and then I'll give you a plus 105 Alex Classic.
Under 3 goals in that one. Under 3. The line is at 3. Under 3. Leicester Tottenham.
2-0. Spurs desperate for the points. It's in the middle of 2 semi-finals for Leicester.
Go out and come back with another one.
Yeah, we completely rejected that, didn't we? I love that.
The lines are now, but Real Madrid, Man City in the Champions League too.
Okay.
Oh,
Alex
okay.
Classic there. Yeah,
do you fancy Real Madrid to win 2-1?
Probably. That'd be.
No, thank you.
And then win on penalties?
No, thank you.
If they just beat Manchester City, I'll be the happiest boy out there.
Yeah. But after that,
because it's only one goal, they just only need to win.
After that, you know that the moral will be bad for City. They will fuck up in the league. They will lose points there, and so on.
It's just one draw, Alex. I don't need them
Real Madrid. If they take out Manchester City, Liverpool takes it all. And by the way, I would love to see a Liverpool Real Madrid final. Not getting bored, for my life watching the fucking Champions League final,
Revenge. It's revenge for Sergio Ramos dislocating Mohamed Salah's shoulder. That's revenge. And Gareth Bale for being very good.
Well, at least we'll see a final with goals.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, either way.
I fancy a final with goals, even with Manchester City.
Okay, are we putting a line through Villarreal?
Yeah.
No.
They aren't scoring.
Yeah.
I told you this is Flash. I've told you for weeks that this is the best defense in the world. Better than Chelsea. It's not even close. Virgil's the best defender in the world. Alisson's one of the best goalkeepers in the world. The 2 best right and left backs in the world. And Konate is very good. And Joe Matip is very good.
Okay, do you have a play for us?
Yeah, I told you what the play was. I don't care if you guys
got thrown out. I got thrown out.
You guys can shit all over it. It's going to be a 2-1. It's going to be 3. Your goals, your under is going to push. And unfortunately,
Alex, have you not got the facility to get rid of him? He's shitting all over my selection.
No, you are powerless.
He's got squatters' rights. Do you call it squatters' rights in America?
Yeah, I've got
we go on holiday. We've come back, and there's like some troll in our house that we can't get rid of.
Foxy saying Newcastle don't lose tomorrow. Let's keep the Newcastle one. No.
Oh, look at Foxy. He's loving Newcastle. He's done great, to be fair.
Okay, that's it for today, guys. 6 plays plus an extra one from Jose.
But we would not recommend it.
Exactly. We don't
You know what,
recommend
Flash, for that?
Jose Malik Willis is available. What's going on? What available for who is?
This is the NFL draft. NFL draft. I don't know what's going on, Astute. I have not watched the NFL
Why have
draft.
they not gone for him? Why has no one gone for him?
I don't know. I had sources telling me that the Giants and the Vikings were both going to pick him in the early second round, and then the Vikings traded out.
Was he always going to be second round though?
I mean, odds were he was supposed to be a top 10 pick. That's what the odds are coming in.
That's where I'm thinking we're on Friday and second round started, and it's like no.
Yeah, so it's slowly going down, unfortunately.
Okay, well, anyway, the time's up. So
cheers. Have a good one, guys. Keep on rolling. Best of luck with your picks, and watch Jose for more MLB plays.
Yes,
Thank
and
you
don't
much.
watch Flash. Don't watch anything Flash does after.
No, he left already. So okay.
So now it's our time. Now it's our time to make fun of Flash. He stinks. He smells. See you guys.
Cheers.